What's good, KC? It's your man B-Dub, giving you another
listen to
B-Shot featuring Jerry Manor and the Royal Chief.
Easy
you know
songs.
how we do. Let's get it.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
When it's season, yeah.
That butterfly.
That butterfly.
Yeah, that mother
Let's
dope.
get it.
That mother.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like hey, Izzy went bald today.
For real?
Yeah. I ain't seen a picture yet. He said it was thin and he had to let it go. But his song the was dark, but the was cold.
Yeah, he can rap. Yeah, he definitely rap. Man, I gotta see him now. He
Bro.
shaved it off, huh?
I told the nigga like, bro, send me a picture, bro. I got to see this.
Had to let it go. Hey man, all my fellas out there, if you thinning, just go ahead and let it go, man.
Hey, man,
Don't get the low top fade. You know what I mean? Don't get the skin fade. It's not even a fade anymore. Like the fade is gone.
That's what made me let it go.
Cut it off. It's not a fade anymore.
Bro, that's tough.
You know what I mean?
That's tough, bro.
It's not that tough.
Bro.
Well, it's tough when you got a funny shaped head.
I would, like, I literally might cry.
Word?
Like, I'm for real, bro. I love my hair.
Oh,
I do.
man.
I love my hair, bro.
I think you be all right, though. You be all right.
Thing
You
is,
look like you going to have hair.
This is
for
my
the
thing.
rest
Is
of your
like, yeah,
life.
you're gonna be all right. You good. But I'm saying like, it don't just happen overnight.
Right.
So it's
You'll
just
notice.
like it's gonna be a gradual thing where you're gonna be like right now how you got it, you're gonna start keeping it lower than that.
Right.
And then lower and lower till one day it's just like I'm keeping it so low. What's the point of this?
100%. 100%.
That's
be all right.
That's when tears will be falling.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to have an issue.
Right.
Not at
you're
all.
good.
Yeah, you good.
If you made it this far with no type of thinning whatsoever,
You straight.
you're straight.
Hey, bro, I'll
Like
tell you,
100%.
it's because
I've never seen somebody be full hair in their 40s and then like
Facts.
50 and 60 hit. You like unless they got sick or something like.
Right, yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you, bro. One of the things, bro. I always say this. I never talk about people that lose their hair. I never do.
Yeah.
I've never. I can say I never do that. I'll talk about
Yeah.
people's hairlines. I'll talk about people going bald. I never do that.
That is hilarious.
That stuff come back on you, bro. I never do that.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Pray for me. Pray for me.
Definitely.
Listen, that was a joke. Like I'm for real. Like I'm going to cry, bro. It's gonna be real tears, bro.
Hey, man, listen. If it happened, just let it go. Just let it go.
They might have
Don't be like Jerry Rice out here trying to have like braids that go to the middle of your, you know what I mean? Middle of the back of your head.
yeah.
Like, just let
Like
it go.
Coolio. Oh, I ain't trying to be Coolio.
Don't be Coolio.
But let me chill because I don't care. I mean, I'm not talking about that. All right, man. It's a Talk That Is podcast.
Ooh, that mother's hella loud, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of loud. Look at it drown me out. What it do, man? Episode
6, I think.
Season 3, 6.
Season
number
3,
6. Yeah,
episode
yeah,
6. Hey, man, we
Uh-huh.
back at y'all, bro.
Yeah, back at it. Back at
We
it.
back at
Been a
it,
little
man.
minute, you feel like?
How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling, man?
Look at us. Look at us.
I feel good,
Who would have
man.
thought?
Look at us. We're back. We're back.
Yeah.
Look at us. But yeah, I feel good to be back, man.
Yeah,
You know.
I feel like you told yourself that you were stepping up on the soundboard this time.
Like I feel like he's been practicing the last.
Yeah,
I haven't been.
Listen, bro. If you've been practicing,
No,
I'm
really,
happy.
I haven't been.
I mean, you probably need to, but I'm glad.
No, I definitely haven't been.
Listen, I mean,
How whack would that be? Like I'm just sitting, you know what I'm saying, like in the bed by myself, pressing buttons.
Like
Listen.
I'm gonna press
Making sure
this
the cue
at
is
this,
right.
at this time. He listened to some old episodes. Like let me
know what I'm
insert
saying?
this.
Like,
Right.
Step it up a little bit.
Why here I should have said that? Why here I should have
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
Hey, I feel you, bro.
Perfect your craft.
I listened to it.
man.
I actually listened to an episode the other day.
Man, I'm proud of you.
I listen to episodes like when I clean, I
Uh-huh.
listen to music.
Okay.
When I cook, I like listening to podcasts.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So I was in the kitchen, whipping up work, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, Hey, let me cut this off. I'm up for this laughing and like, hey, this is.
What episode was it?
I think it was the one we just did. Like, and it was the one we answering questions.
Oh, okay, got you.
And I was just laughing right along. You know what I'm saying? So
got you.
it's a good podcast.
It definitely is. Absolutely.
It's a good
is.
podcast.
Yeah. And I think the listeners would say the same.
Yeah.
I like it.
So much so that they're gonna share our podcast with their friends and their social media.
And give us 5
That's what I
likes.
think. I think, man. I mean, y'all be out there
reviews.
liking it and listening, but don't be sharing it, man. Y'all don't be telling nobody.
Yeah, to keep
Man,
it a secret.
some
You know
of
how
them
people
do,
be.
though.
Some
but-
of them do. We got like 6 good, cool retweeters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. McNugget.
Yeah, she
He be
be
holding it down. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you what though, bro. We have a lot of silent listeners.
We,
100%.
That
We have so
Yeah.
many like people are like hit me up, or if people say stuff.
I was
about
somebody
the
out there like, man, you got a
podcast.
dope podcast. Like, bro, I didn't even know you ever listen.
Yeah.
Right.
So shout out to
Well,
the
silent
silent
haters out there,
listeners,
too.
man.
Do we got haters?
don't
Where the
got no-
haters at?
we don't got no
Put your
haters,
fist in the air. Oh, we ain't got none?
We
definitely-
Listen, man. If you hate on a podcast, man, get you a second job or something. Go find something to do.
I mean,
bro.
somebody might think it's whack. Why? I have no idea.
Listen, man. If
Some people just probably don't like the fact that we're doing it.
Listen, man. If you don't
Yeah.
like that we doing a podcast, listen, man. I have
Kick
an
rocks.
email you can you know what I'm saying?
What's the email name?
It's called Mind Your Mother. No. Man,
Somebody had that
I got a
email,
Bill
and
Murray
that's what they
picture
put
I
on
can
their
send
resume. Mind your mother.
At gmail.com.
Gmail.com. You know how people be sometimes they ain't grew up yet. They updated they you know what I'm saying, they
Hey, bro.
email to be like more professional.
I done seen some stuff in my
It's-
hiring
that's what
days,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Oh my
man.
God.
You a manager, you know how it
Listen,
looks.
I don't see thick with it 81.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thick
bro.
with it.
Yes.
You hire?
No, I mean, listen, bro.
Give her an interview?
I done see this was a while ago, but I was like, come on, like, why is your email Miss Thick at Hotmail? Come on,
Yeah, that's wild.
I didn't see. Did you interview her release?
no, I didn't. It was because of the emails, other stuff, but the email, was
The email's a
just
turn off.
Say what now?
The email, like the wrong email name is
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like no, I can't call you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just feel
I
funny
can't even. I can't even return. Like even like the worst thing is when it's a horrible email name and a good resume.
Oh yeah.
Because now I'm faced with a decision. Like
skeptical now.
yeah,
100%. Yeah.
But listen, man, word on the street, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, this time it's upon us.
yes.
Uh-huh. Finally.
Football season is back. Yes,
Finally.
give it up. Football season is back, man. We got some preseason games going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the start of the season is around the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about to be that time, bro.
Outside of your favorite team, so for us the Chiefs, Lowe's you the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys all day. Yeah.
What team or player for another team are you excited to see or are most, focused on watching?
I mostly just pay attention to my team and then my picks for fantasy football.
Okay.
That's it.
So when your fantasy draft comes, then you know who you
Then
be
I'll
focused
know
on.
who to be focused on. Yeah, exactly.
I'm interested to see how the Titans do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to see Julio get off.
Yeah. I want to see if Lamar has a good year.
Mm-hmm.
He, coming off of he had a good year. I want to see if he's gonna be consistent or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm interested to see what what the Patriots do with their quarterback situation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, is Cam gonna be on a short rope or?
I definitely think he will be.
He the starter again this year?
Yeah, they
for
said
now.
no. He said he's a day one starter, but
Uh-huh.
I think he's on a short.
He's definitely on a short road.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, for me, like I'm really interested in a lot of the rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So I want to see, what Trevor Lawrence is going to do. I want to see if Lance get Garoppolo out of there.
Yeah.
I wonder how short of a leash he's on.
Yeah.
And I want to see what Fields is going to do in Chicago. Like, the return of Saquon is Barkley is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Want to see if he bounces back to form. And as far as team, probably the Browns.
I feel
I do
that.
not
Like,
the Browns,
I want to see if the Browns are really like this hype that they getting, how they're going to live up
bro,
to
they
it.
have this hype every year.
That's a fact.
Not really.
Bro, the last
like 3
years,
years?
3 years.
Yeah,
Last 3
100%.
And they kind of met them joint. They kind of met that hype last year.
Man, I knew the Browns gonna do what they do.
I guess my thing
They made it to the playoffs. They ain't did that in a while.
I was just about to say, like, how high was that bar, though? Because, I mean, they haven't made it to the playoffs in, like, forever.
Right.
Literally, forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, people was excited.
Yeah,
But,
I feel that.
I
want to just see because they got a nice squad, and I want to see. I'm not a believer in Baker Mayfield. That's where I'm skeptical.
I don't like Baker Mayfield.
I'm not a believer.
Yeah.
I do want to see what Justin Herbert's gonna do
Yeah.
because they have hyped him up. Like I want to see it. Like he looked good last year.
Yeah.
I want to see if it's just like he looked good because teams wasn't really overly prepared.
Yeah.
If you're gonna hit that sophomore slump, I'm ready, man. I'm excited
Oh
about
yeah,
football
Josh
season.
Allen. I'm a Josh Allen fan.
I think the
I
Bills
like
take a
Josh
step
Allen.
back.
Yeah.
I think Diggs comes back down to earth.
Okay. I don't think so, just because I feel like his skill set can get him. Like it's not like he's not just fast or.
No, he's a great route
Not
runner.
just like I feel like his skill set. Like it's has longevity in there.
Yeah, like I still
That's
think
all.
he'll be like a top 10 or 15 receiver. I just don't expect him to be like in the top 3 like he was last year.
Yeah, I'm sure to see that.
Yeah, so
All right, man. I mean, that's all I got for us. Anything else on the street we want to talk about?
not really. I'm tired of
man.
COVID and mask and
Yeah, I'm tired.
vaccines.
Yeah,
I don't even want to have a long
I
conversation.
talk that to my
Yeah.
eyes.
I'm over that.
Man, bro, real talk.
Do whatever you want to do.
Be safe.
Yeah,
in whatever
do
you do.
Do you.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Be safe and care about other people.
Honestly,
Right.
I support everybody's decision.
Yeah.
Do you?
Be safe and care about other
Oh
people.
man, jeesh.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands and wash your ass. Like,
Bro, let's wash your hands. No, that is something. A lot of these celebrities are coming out saying they don't take showers
which is
for like
weird.
months.
Celebrities?
Yeah, bro, it's some
No, it
thing
ain't
going
even mean that
around.
it's a celebrity. People don't take shower for months.
Yeah, I think it's coming out because like a celebrity said that. So like a celebrity said something like they don't take showers.
Who has said that though?
I think it was Ashton Kutcher or something.
He said he doesn't take showers.
Okay, I'm not surprised.
Like he
there.
only he doesn't only lets his kids or make his kids like take baths or showers when they see dirt or something.
When they see dirt,
Bro, it was so
Bro,
weird.
if you
thing,
see
yeah,
dirt,
bro.
that's what?
Yeah.
If you see dirt on your body, like it's
mean-
falling off, that's
Yeah.
disgusting. That is disgusting.
So I'm just like, bro, you can't go a month without
Nah, boy.
a whole month.
Nah, you shouldn't even go a day.
right?
Like, seriously.
But hey, man, listen, live your life, man.
Nah, take a bath.
Yeah, like I said, man. Because my thing, I just feel like if you go a month without like cleaning yourself,
Uh-huh.
then you definitely don't wash your hands.
No, that's a fact. You're a filthy person.
You don't wash your
You're
hands. 'cause
disgusting.
You don't care about washing your hands.
And you need help. Yeah, that's sick.
But anyway, that's
Yeah,
why
we just kind of went in. Yeah, okay. Cool. We can move on.
Yeah, let's move on. I don't want to talk about it. It's disgusting. Is you rolling?
Already? Man, okay.
Because we really didn't go like, how was your day? How was your day?
Oh, yeah. We was kinda-
And I'm cool. I'm good. No one.
I didn't feel it.
I'm glad it was the Lord.
Listen, I didn't listen.
It was the Lord that didn't want to.
We 14 minutes in.
I like it.
Because I wasn't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I like, that was the Lord.
Oh,
man.
man. That's hilarious,
Listen,
dude.
I would tell you, listen, bro. I didn't feel
man.
it. I usually get it, but today I didn't. I don't
was
know.
God.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. I was mad at
It
it.
was
Hey,
the Lord
real talk.
thy God.
It happens sometimes. You know what I mean?
All right, man. Is you rolling? Who going first?
You can go first.
Want me to go first?
Yeah, go first, man. I feel like you don't never go first with
All
Is You
right,
Rolling.
I like it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
go
saying?
for it. Why you laughing though?
Oh, look at this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This was a popular comedian. One of the one like he's in line with one of the top comedians.
Okay.
Said this, and it's, is you rolling with? Are you rolling with this statement?
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. Men are loved under the condition of providing." So, I will say it again. Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally.
Mm-hmm.
Men are loved under the condition of providing. Are you rolling?
I'm going to say I'm not rolling.
Okay.
I do definitely believe children and dogs are. I believe women may get a little bit more grace and mercy and all that good stuff from people and men, society and stuff like that. But I don't think it's quite unconditional.
Okay.
That's my only thing. Like more, or they love more, more conditional. Like, is it more unconditional than what we get? Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I do think it's some limitations there with women. Like I feel like men got a strong way of letting things go, but I think everybody got a breaking point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about you, Humbell?
I'm gonna say I'm not rolling either.
Okay.
Honestly, out of all those things, I feel like dogs are the only ones that are loved unconditionally. Okay. Hold on, what was the? It was
women, children, and dogs.
Dogs and children.
Yeah, same thing.
They are the only two in that list that are loved unconditionally.
Dogs, like, I mean, unless you're just a cruel person.
Yeah.
Dogs are loved. Like,
period.
I don't care how bad your day is, what you go through.
You're going to show that dog some love.
You're going to walk in there, hey, boy.
Yep.
You been a good boy. You had a good day. I don't care how messed up you are. You going to be like, even if you need some comfort, you sad. You're going to walk in, come here, boy.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if he poop in your house constantly.
You get mad for a second.
And then that's it.
Clean it up. You're
it's
over it.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, I'm definitely not rolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel like women are not loved unconditionally?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
Now, do I feel they're loved more, kind of like you said, than like men? Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Are you rolling that men are only loved under the condition of providing? Are you rolling with that part?
Interesting.
Now, if we're just separating that by itself.
I just.
Because that's part of the question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, part of me is like, I'm rolling with that.
Yeah.
Like, real talk. Part of me is rolling with that because I feel like, and then I feel like context has a lot to do with it.
Okay.
Can I give an example?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's say me and my girl, I lose my job.
Yeah.
I'm looking for another job
Yeah.
so I can continue to provide.
Yes.
The love is unconditional.
Yes.
She will support me, all that stuff.
I don't believe it's unconditional.
All right.
I'm saying for me.
No. I'm saying for you as well.
Okay, got you. Because you're saying with time, that could
With
change.
time, that's going to change.
It possibly. Possibly.
If time can change it, is it unconditional?
It's not unconditional.
Yeah, no, if time can change it, then it is unconditional. Or then it's
no longer-
conditional.
It's conditional.
Yeah, it's conditional.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the condition is time.
And that's not a knock on your lady.
Yeah.
So just because she listened to that, I don't want to say it's a knock on. But I think
Yeah.
that there for a woman can go longer without a job. She might decide this is the life and not go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to make the adjustment and provide and take care of things.
Make it work.
Make it work. Make it work. Make it work.
Make it work.
We lose our job, come off. We have a time limit
Yeah.
in the sense of which we got to figure it out.
Yeah.
They gonna hold us down. If you got a good woman, she gonna hold you
Yeah,
down
100%.
for a moment.
A moment in time.
For a moment in time.
Okay, can I ask this?
Yes.
Within this,
Yes.
is that because we got time?
We
is
got
that
time.
based on tradition in terms of relationships and the man needing to be the provider? And if that's the case, is that okay?
I would say, yeah, it's based off of tradition. I mean, in my opinion, because tradition teaches the man is the provider.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I guess biblically it teaches the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, so based off those two things, that's what's been put out there for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So so going back to what you said, Humbell,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you're saying that you will be loved unconditionally. That's what you said. And
Listen,
then
I'm giving my lady
No,
just
listen.
no. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm giving my lady like a lot of
grace or benefit
Credit.
of doubt.
credit.
Credit. Okay.
Now, am I giving her more than what she might deserve?
Time will tell.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Time is
Hopefully you don't lose your job. Hopefully you don't lose a job and have to figure this out.
Exactly.
No, I do not want that. I'm not going to do a case study.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
this is
want
not
to
a
know.
case
I don't
study.
want to be the case study.
No.
Not at all.
No.
But I was using that example because I feel like, again, with a man and your girl, like the dude, he'll just figure it out.
Yeah.
Like if your girl or your wife, you know what I'm saying, like y'all sharing bills and all that, y'all need her income, but then she loses her income for whatever reason, like the dude will just figure it out. A dude won't press his woman like, hey, you need to work unless we about to be out on the street.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a dude would just figure it out. We gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Like I'll figure it out, like and be like, hey, we might have to make some adjustments for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a woman, on the other hand, after a while, she gonna be like, okay, you
What are
need
you
to
doing?
get this together or
Leave.
Now,
out.
She'll be like, come on, man.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah.
and my question is this:
Uh-huh.
should she, or do you feel like she has the right to do that? And I'm saying, of course, people can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that something that you should be like, okay, I feel you.
I'm gonna say go ahead, Hope. I'll let you.
No, you got it. You got it. Go for it.
I'm gonna say,
And I want you to answer too.
Oh.
You ain't answered nothing yet.
Yeah.
she has a right to do it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I feel like we all got that thing. Like I can put up with this,
Yeah.
but I only can put up with this for so long.
So long. 100%.
So like, if we define like that, you're going to be the one cooking dinner, and you're cool with that, and you said that, and all of a sudden you decide I ain't cooking no more. Then after a while, I might be like, man, listen, I'm tired of having to come home, figure out dinner every night and all this. We have conversation about it. You just decide you ain't gonna cook. I'm out.
Okay.
You know, because you reached my breaking point. So I feel like, should she have a right? You know, how quickly it happens to me determines the real character of what I look at her as.
Okay.
Like if I'm in a bun for 10 years,
Okay. Nah.
it's something wrong. If I ain't,
100%.
like, it has to be a time limit
If I
on
haven't
me.
figured it out in 10 years, I'm not going to
Like, if I haven't figured it out,
Like,
man, I like
you might be a
it's-
loser.
Yeah, I'm a loser.
Like, for real.
Unless like that, like if she just got it like that,
Yeah.
then I might be like, shoot, like, hey, bro, I gotta take up one of my hobbies and see if I can make this
Yeah,
dream
you know what
come
I'm
true or
saying?
something right now. Maybe this is a sign.
Baby girl making $250,000 a year.
Yeah.
I'm like, baby girl, let me go try an adventure real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me go.
An
Let me
adventure.
go see if I can make something happen real quick.
That's
You know what I'm
hilarious.
saying? But even then, I feel like the man would be under the guidance or under the thing of a timetable.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And when that timetable is up, he's gonna know.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And so I can answer this.
Yeah, let's
too.
hear it. Let's
You know
hear
what
it.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As far as the whole thing,
Uh-huh.
I'm not rolling.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
As far as the loving on the condition of providing, I feel like the providing part is one of the ways that one of the things that women would like may love about the man. So, if that stops happening, that's one of the things that they love, and that's not there anymore.
Okay.
So, if that erases, then I feel like they also stuff like, dang, like, you know, that's one of the things I really loved about this relationship.
Yeah.
About you providing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I mean, I feel like a lot of things are conditional.
Yeah.
And I just, and like a sub question to this is, in a relationship, is it like I don't want to say a myth, no, but is it like, is unconditional love in relationship achievable?
That's what I was just like about to ask.
Is unconditional love in a relationship achievable?
Unconditional.
No.
Unconditional,
Without conditions.
Nope.
No conditions at all.
We ain't got it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Everybody has their limit.
Like
I don't think there's one person on earth that does not have their breaking point to where it's like, yeah, I'm done.
Because this is the thing about, I feel like a lot of times if you love somebody, you'll always have some type of love for them. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't die like that. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to unconditional love, that love, like, I think of a love for, like, God has for us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it's like, no matter what we do, he still loves us.
That's perfect
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
That's perfect love, because I mean, not to cut you off, but I feel like it's just more of a. It's more on the person that's coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard for fallible people
To love like that.
to love like that because we're not built like that.
We're not built like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
He loves us not because of what we done, simply just who we are. His
Yeah.
creation.
Right.
You know, so it's like that love says you can do whatever, I'm still gonna fool with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That love is transcendent.
A love between two people, it may be like, I love you, but I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
So that's the condition now.
Okay. Let me ask this. So, because I feel like, I mean, we're a relationship podcast, but a lot of times, it's in that context. So let's say, like, you married, you get divorced for whatever reason, and it's like, does that mean you don't love this person?
No.
Or does it mean that we just can't be together in that
We can't
capacity anymore?
be together in that capacity.
So,
You talking about
if that's
the
the
ex?
case,
then it may be
Okay.
unconditional.
yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. So, if that's the case,
Okay.
can love be unconditional? Because it's like, I still love you. We just can't be together in that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like, you can love somebody and not have an intimate desire to be with them in an intimate
Yeah.
way anymore.
You're right. Exactly.
Because
I
it's like
can have love for you, but I'm not in love with you anymore.
Yeah.
right.
Like like I don't want that type of like the relationship that we have.
Uh-huh.
I don't want that anymore.
Right.
And so I may still have love for you.
I may
or
still love you.
whatever.
Period.
Yeah.
Not even just have
Have
love
love. I
for
love
you.
you.
I love you. Meaning, like, as a person.
Yeah.
I just don't love you intimately
I don't
anymore.
want anything bad to happen to you. I wish
Yeah.
the best
Yeah,
for you.
I mean, but I don't know if that just because I want something bad happen to a person, I mean I love them.
I'm just saying, in that
You want the
regard,
best for them.
You want the best for them.
Period.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of love that God has for us. He wants the best for us. Period.
Cause I think
Yeah.
about like a parent, like my mama. I feel like my mother loves me unconditionally.
Yeah.
I feel like there's nothing I can do to make that woman not love me.
Yeah.
But there is some things that I can do to probably make her not fool with me.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's as my mother.
Yeah.
To be like, you know what, you too disrespectful, like whatever, like any of those type of things, or
Yeah.
like if you always stealing from your mama, like if you
Yeah.
that guy, like anything can make her be like, hey, you can't come over anymore. I got to love you from afar. I still love you.
Right.
I still care for you. I'll still come through for you if you need me.
Right. Yeah.
But I can't be with you in that capacity anymore. Mm-hmm. So in that regards, maybe unconditional love is obtainable.
Do you think that? Because a lot of times, men have like when men have that strong relationship with their mothers. Do you think that they're more prone to try to find that unconditional love?
I think everybody tries to find it.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody wants somebody that can love them through their mess. Like, because we all got it. Like, we all got some messed up stuff, and it's like anybody can love you through all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, anybody can love you when everything is on the table, it's good, everything is going great, all the conditions are right.
Yeah.
Anybody can love you like that.
Right.
But I think everybody's looking for that person that can be like, they can love me through some of the jacked up things I do, some of the bad habits about me, some of my flaws, but yet they can still love me and continue to love me through that.
Mm-hmm. And first of all, that is very well said, and I agree with all of that. And just to, add on to what you're saying, it's like, that's what I want. Like, that's what I want. Mm-hmm. It's like one of those things that, like, we are only as good as how we are doing our disagreements.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
You know what I'm saying? So if we have a disagreement and every time it's knocked down fallout, we're not as stable as we think we are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because disagreements are just that, a disagreement.
Right.
The goal is to find a way to come to some type of understanding and respect with each other.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The goal ain't to agree all the time.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not. So if you have the mindset of we need to both agree, like the same type of level of agreement, right, then that's the wrong mindset.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there are some things that y'all won't see eye to eye on.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And the reason why, because y'all are different people.
Right.
Y'all have different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Y'all grew up differently.
Right.
Y'all was raised differently. So y'all are going to see things in a different light. Mm-hmm. But in that, there still needs to be respect.
Right.
There still needs to be understanding. Mm-hmm. There still needs to be grace. Be all that.
Right.
Because that's what a loving relationship is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so just like Rece said, it's just like, man, it's easy to smile when everything is going good.
Right.
You got, you know what I'm saying? Your boss give you all kinds of compliments. You got a raise. You know what I'm saying? You found $100, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff happened.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like of course I got a smile on my face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, when stuff gets tough, and we in the thick of it.
Yeah.
And listen, y'all, like, and I'm not just talking about like some fair weather. It's like I'm talking about like it's thick.
It's thick.
Right. Yeah.
It's like.
We in the weeds.
You can't even like voice.
Right.
Yeah.
It's thick. Like, love me through that stuff.
Like, can you love me when it's ugly?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, and not just love me. Like, can you love me and fight with me?
Yeah.
When it's ugly.
That's real.
Yeah.
When I ain't on my A game. When I'm on my F game.
Facts.
I want like people that's listening to know, like, I ain't saying love through lying. Consistent lying. I'm not saying
like
love through cheating, love through abuse. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying love the person for. Everybody got flaws. Everybody got mistakes. Everybody
love me when it's hard.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like damn. Like love
because
me.
If it was easy,
love me enough.
Everybody'd be doing it.
Bruh,
Facts. Real talk, boy.
This one must love me enough to fight you for me.
That's good.
I like it. That's a tweet. Love me enough.
You know what I'm saying?
To fight you for me.
Like you should go to war with you for me.
Yeah.
Like you should be on this month. Like, bruh, I'm not gonna lose this person. I'm going to battle my emotions, my feelings, my thoughts. Like, I'm gonna go to war with me because I don't want to lose you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So like that's what I want. If you can't go to war for me with you, then it's just like, how are we gonna work? Because
And nobody's
I'm gonna be
saying-
defending myself all the
Right.
time.
And nobody's
right,
saying
yeah, that's
lose
real.
yourself.
Right.
Nobody's saying
Like,
that.
don't lose who you are to be with somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's going to be emotions that come up. There's going to be feelings. There's going to be thoughts. All that come up. Can you fight against your initial emotions, your initial thoughts, your triggers, your past
That be the
hurts,
thing, them
your
triggers and that trauma.
past pain, your trauma? Can you fight through all of that enough to see me?
Yeah. That's real, boy.
And honestly, most people can't.
Yeah. 100%.
Because they take their triggers. I've been guilty of it, so I ain't gonna just like I'm not pointing fingers at.
Yeah,
anyone.
yeah.
Like your triggers come up, and you like our natural reaction is to project what's happened to us in the past, what we dealt with in the past, on our current situation. It's so natural to do it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
be
yeah.
like, if this happened to me before, this looks a little like it. This has to be it, and we make these vows to ourselves that. I told myself I would never go through that again.
Yeah. 100%.
I told myself I'd never let anybody put me through that again. This looked familiar, and just because something looked familiar don't mean it's that.
Right.
Real
Exactly.
talk.
Yeah.
We can't like when we get into new things, we don't erase our minds are not erased.
Yeah.
Dang.
We still, because I'm gonna tell you because the thing that happens is we look down and we see the scabs.
Right. Yeah.
We see the scars, and it's probably healed. But if you rub your hand on, you can still kind of feel where it was there.
Yeah. 100%.
You can still see where it was there, and so it's looking like, hey, I don't know if I want to do that anymore. It's just like people who've been in bad accidents. If people who've been in bad accidents on the highway, or people who've been in bad accidents, just period. They feel funny about driving again.
Yeah.
Because the last time they was in the car, something terrible happened.
Right.
So when a car gets close to them, it may look like they're about to hit them, but that's not the case.
And some people have a healed heart but are operating from a hurt mind.
Yeah.
That's real. Yeah. That's facts.
And
yeah.
it's like my heart wants love. My heart's ready to love again.
Yeah.
But I can't get out of my own way mentally.
Yeah.
To operate effectively. So because my mind keeps telling me don't be a fool again. My mind is telling me this person's gonna hurt you again.
Yeah.
My heart's saying love me.
Right.
Yeah.
My heart's saying I need this. My heart's saying don't leave.
Right.
My mind is saying run.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm and my heart is healed. My heart is ready, but my mind is hurt.
Yeah. Man, it's a battle. It's a battle because when these things that come up, like when it gets thick, our instinct is to run.
Fight or flight.
Our instinct is to be alone, to run away, to end things, because we want, like it's like our mind is telling our heart a lie. And our heart is like it's a constant battle between the two.
Yeah, 100%.
Mine is saying protect me.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
And in that protection looks like different ways.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna look like one thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think it gets tough when you are telling yourself one thing and you're feeling another thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're like you're telling yourself like, I think they're gonna leave me. I think they're not. I don't think they're gonna stick with me through this. It don't matter if they're showing the signs that they done told you that they will. But it's like sometimes like you look for things.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if you project that type of stuff, that's what's gonna happen. Like that's what you're gonna see.
Right.
And like the analogy I use is that if I over there and look at a spot on the wall, and I say, "Oh, that's a bug," you You know what I'm saying? But I forever stay in my spot and never go investigate that.
Yeah.
In my mind, it's a bug. You can't tell me
Right.
differently.
It's confirmation bias.
Yeah.
Is what it is, because you've already had it set up in your mind, just from past trauma, that if it looks this way, then this is what it is. And so then you start looking,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
for all those behaviors and patterns that really aren't even there.
But everything looks like what you're looking for.
But it looks like what you're expecting. It looks like what you're looking for is confirmation bias. And then once you have it, like, you're already set in that mindset, and nothing is going to change your mind.
Yeah.
Even though the person could be telling you, and not only telling you, but showing you it's not that. You know what I'm saying? But you already have it set up in your mind that that's what it is, and you can't be convinced otherwise.
We all guilty.
Well,
of
yeah,
it.
we be getting in
all.
our own way.
Yeah.
We be getting in our own way.
Get out your own way.
And just like I said, like this, like the one thing I said, it's like you are the product of everything you've went through.
100%.
So everything you went through, like you're the sum of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like there are no clean slates.
Yeah.
How
right.
much you want to say it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this, is there are no clean slates because you can't erase things.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
But that's
are
why.
but the only thing you can do is you can grow in how you deal with things.
100%. And that's what I was about to say, bro.
Yeah.
That's why therapy is so important.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like I said, going back to the confirmation bias, therapists can show you that. They're on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? And they can show you, like, nah, you looking for this kind of stuff. You're looking for it so much that you're expecting it every single time, even when it's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like you said, you just gotta mature out of that behavior.
I mean,
to the
'cause it's
point
like-
where it becomes like second nature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where it's just a part of who you are. You know what I mean? That you've matured so much out of your trauma. It's like you're no longer like looking for that. You know what I mean?
'Cause I've been looking I've been wanting a new vehicle. So I've been looking heavy at Jeeps, like the Jeep on Wrangler and the
Them Jeeps
Durango.
is nice. Man, them Jeeps is nice.
And it's like, now that I'm looking for it, I see it everywhere
Right,
I
exactly.
go. I'm like,
Exactly.
that's the Lord telling me to get a Jeep.
Right.
It's a Jeep right there. Go around the corner. It's a Jeep right there.
Wait to say that.
And you know what I'm saying? And you know what? These Jeeps been here for years.
Uh-huh.
And I never noticed them.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't looking for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now that I'm
bro.
looking for them,
They everywhere.
I see it everywhere. That's
Everywhere.
no different than when we've been hurt in the area and somebody's, let's say, being dishonest. Now everything we look at is somebody tells us looks like a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we're looking for a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We're questioning like, that's a lie right there. What he
Right,
just said. Oh, what she's
exactly.
saying over there, that has to be a lie. Because I'm looking for a lie.
Yeah.
When we experience so much hurt, we're looking for the hurt. Oh, hurt's on the way.
Yeah.
Gonna come.
Yep. We preparing ourselves for
Oh,
hurt.
yeah.
They didn't answer their phone. They must be doing something that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We just looking for it, man. It's crazy.
And like I said, it's all a part of sabotaging.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we don't think we deserve a healthy relationship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we don't think we know how to be in a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
real.
like because if you do the work, things can, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody want to do the work, man.
But
People expect stuff to be easy, man.
doing the work is what? It's work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't get a relationship just thinking everything's gonna be hunky dory.
That word,
That-
hunky dory.
Like that's not what it is. Like a
Unfortunately.
relationship, it takes work.
100%.
Yep.
But it's like, man, when you go through the work, when you do, you know what I'm saying, like go through the process, it makes the relationship all the more worth it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It really does, man. Like real talk. You go through the process, you go through the work, like for real. Like I think you appreciate the relationship even more.
Yeah.
Like real talk.
Listen, man, we have deep dived.
I think that was the topic in and of
And
itself.
I
like,
know Like we have
Sheesh.
deep dived
Man.
into this. Is you rolling? This was great stuff.
Right,
It
right.
is.
This is great stuff, man. We gonna move on to the main topic.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
can save this one for the
Yeah,
next one.
yeah. We gonna move on to the main topic.
Dr.
man.
McNugget, I was going to tackle your question.
Hey, we didn't know it was gonna get like
Well,
that.
I'll get you next time,
Dr.
bro.
McNugget, the homie, too.
Yeah,
Like, I got you, man. Bear
you guys-
with me, man.
I got another homie that I forgot to answer one of his questions. I told him I hit him too. So next podcast we got both
got
of y'all,
y'all,
man.
man.
Hey, real talk. Yeah. All right, here we go. Main topic, bro.
Let's get to it. Let's get
Main
to it.
topic, man. Where's the jingle at?
Yeah, man. I got applause for you. We ain't talking about this jingle no
I'm
more.
not. I'm sorry. I need something there, bro. Anyway, I
Just
I
get
do.
quiet. Like,
I do. All right, man. and it's crazy because the main topic we can really just kind of keep flowing how we've been flowing.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But this is just kind of something I want us to talk about and just explore.
Okay.
All right. So,
Oh, man. Actually, my Is You Rolling kind of rolls into the main topic.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll bring it up in there. Now I'm thinking about it.
Okay,
yeah.
I like it. I like
Okay.
it. I like it. So, here's goes. In within a relationship, the main topic is this: should men be more vocal? So, in a relationship, should men be more vocal?
About what?
And that's the thing. Like, should men be more vocal about things they don't agree with?
Mm-hmm.
Things that are happening in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and like I mean, just anything like in relationships, should men like in general should men be more vocal? And that's what I want us to explore.
Okay.
You know, and one of the things, so things come up in my mind.
Okay.
You know, and one of the things that come from my mind is that, and this is a question I want to ask y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do you believe that women make it conducive for a man to make the decisions within a relationship? Do you, and I will say that a different way,
Okay.
just so I can, within a relationship, do you feel like women make it easy for men to make decisions within a relationship?
I feel like it takes time for a woman to trust a man enough to make decisions in a relationship.
Okay.
And when they do trust that man enough, do they make it easy? Not necessarily, maybe.
Okay.
But will they allow it? Yes.
And what conditions do you feel like need to be there for them to make it a smoother ride or a smoother process of the man making decisions?
I think it's just a level of trust. Okay. I think the man has to make consistent decisions.
Consistent good decisions or consistent like what do you mean by that?
I would say mostly good, but I would say because I think it's like a 2-person thing.
Okay.
Like a man has to make. I'll put it this way: a man has to make consistent. What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like calculated decisions. He ain't just making decisions out here just willy-nilly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's doing the work in order to come up with the reasons why he made a decision he made.
Yeah.
Now, on the woman's part, she needs to allow grace for this man to make wrong decisions and not beat him up when he does. And that, I feel like, will make it easier for a man to make decisions. You know what I'm saying? When he's not getting beat up by his girl when he makes a bad or a wrong decision.
Okay. And so what about like people say people say like women want what they want.
Men do too. So what?
And
What are
so
you talking about?
meaning that when in a process of making decisions,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes men can get backlash
Mm-hmm.
for making wise and sound decisions
Uh-huh.
because the person they're with just want what they want at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so that way, and that being said, it's like, yeah, I'm making this decision and I make this decision easily, but I get a backlash
Mm-hmm.
for making the decision because you want what you want.
Yeah. But I feel like that's when the trust for the woman has to come into play.
The trust has to
Like, I may
overpower.
not, like, a woman could not like the decision necessarily, but still be like, and voice that. Like, look, I don't like this decision necessarily, but I'm going to back you on it.
Okay.
My thing is
I like
like
that.
I feel like when we're making a decision, you know, your woman wants to be included in it
Then there's that. Yeah.
for good
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
But then I feel like there's a misunderstanding that if I come and say, babe, what do you think about this? Or how would you handle this? How you think we should handle this? And then they say, I think we should do this, and that.
Yeah.
I think once they voice that, they feel like that should be the choice now.
I got you.
So what they voice should be like taken into consideration on the decision now.
Yeah, so now it's like if you don't go that route, it oftentimes in just in my experiences have left to you don't consider me.
Yeah.
You don't consider my feeling, you didn't consider my opinion. And it's like I asked what you felt, asked what you thought we should do. I heard you, I considered it. I decided that wasn't what the best route was.
Mm-hmm.
As a man, be okay with that. Like as a man, you want your woman to be okay with saying, "Hey, that was I appreciate your opinion, thoughts process. Let me think on this for a little bit. Hey, I'm deciding to do it this way."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And her not get upset that I didn't go her route.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
that
yeah.
your thoughts or your opinions automatically doesn't dictate this is the move that we're going to make.
Yeah.
Because then they'll get into, why'd you even ask me then?
Yeah.
I asked because I valued your opinion.
Right.
I didn't ask to be told what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And there needs to be an understanding of that.
And it's not a control thing.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think also that's when not only the trust comes in, because then it takes trust. It's like trust that, that I made this best decision what I felt was best for us,
Right.
not for me.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
But then it has to come a level of the next step is know me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know me well
Yeah.
enough to understand that I wouldn't disregard what you feel.
Yeah.
And that talks to a woman's security.
Yeah, give me the benefit of the doubt to know I came and asked you, and if I chose to go a different way, it wasn't in spite of you, but it was
Right,
with you
yeah.
in mind.
Yeah.
It's with our family in mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's real.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel that because I think sometimes men aren't given the credit of including everybody in the decision.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you was just thinking about yourself when you
Yeah.
made this.
It's like, no.
It's like, listen, I made this decision based on what's best for everybody involved.
Right. Exactly.
And that's what I'm going on. Now, you may have a hard time rolling with this decision, but it's not because I didn't consider you.
Yeah.
It's just because it may differ from what you want.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think it needs to be some balance.
100%.
So
Definitely.
So I'm not saying that if I constantly, let's say 10 times come to you and 10 out of those 10 times ask you what you feel, then 10 out of those 10 times go do the total opposite.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see you having a problem with that, and you probably should. Because then it's like, why are you keep asking me if you're never going to listen?
Right.
Because I'm sure more than a few times out of that 10, her way probably was the better way.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I think as men too, we have to understand like that the way our women see things is going to be different than us, and we have to really take that into consideration.
Facts.
To say, hey, maybe I should try this her way, because maybe I don't agree with her way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe her way sounds foolish to me, but that doesn't mean it is. And sometimes you got to know as a man, like, let me at least give this a try so she'll know that I value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then both people have to be honest if the decision don't work and be like, hey, I made a bad decision. And the woman has to be honest enough to say, if we tried it her way, to be like, hey, babe, I told you try it that way. I'm sorry it didn't work out. Let's try it your way.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to justify, like, well, I only tried it that way because
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
saying you didn't do it the right way.
I didn't do it the way
you
they
didn't
said
do it the way that you said.
And like don't lean on your guy to make him go in the direction you want on the decision.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Because that type of stuff is just like, because here's the thing, because if they go based off of something else, if the decision that's made doesn't end up like it should, it'll be looked at, it's going to be looked to him anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And so it's just like, I'm going to make, like, because like I said, the decision, like, you're involved in the decision, like, you're considered.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm doing what's best for us.
Mm-hmm. See, and I think that's the thing, like we saying a woman has to consider, like the man has to consider too. And like we have to put our pride aside sometimes.
Yeah.
right.
And think the same way. Like, okay, what she's saying, she's considering me also.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's not just considering herself, you know, and just her and not the family. She's considering me also. Because I think sometimes stuff is just like logical.
Yeah.
It's like if my girl has more skill and experience in a certain area that we're trying to make a decision on, and I ask her and she gives me, you know what I'm saying, her opinion, it's like, again, if she has like skill and experience in that, more than likely her, you know, way of thinking about it is the best way.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got to be honest to know
And know who's the best.
who's the best and the
Yeah.
strongest in these areas.
each area,
You have to be
exactly.
like men. We got to put our pride aside and defer sometimes
100%.
and say, you know what, like whatever area it is, just because you the man don't mean you the best with the finances.
Facts.
Does not mean
It
that.
does not mean that.
I'm great at paying bills. I can pay some bills. I ain't the greatest at putting money away.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So if my girl is a better saver, I need to be bringing some money home or saying, hey, here,
Yeah.
take this money, allocate it however you see fit to save.
Yeah.
So when a rainy day hit, we straight.
Right.
Yeah.
Bills is good, babe. But I ain't great at saving. If we
Yeah,
want some emergency
100%,
money,
yeah.
it's on you.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, real talk though.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And not the question to be like, you should save it here, you should do that. How a nigga that ain't good at saving gonna tell you tell you how to save.
Exactly.
And you great at it.
Exactly. See, I think that's the thing that, I'm sorry, I was just gonna say this real quick.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing that gets lost in translation a lot of time. Like, we're a team.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like teamwork.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sabotage me. We're a team. Like,
Listen.
why would I try to sabotage our team? It's craziness.
I think that's very important. And like what Rece said, it's like we have to be willing to defer and go with the person who has the most knowledge and experience in that area.
Yeah.
If and don't speak to me, not just in general. I'm speaking to me. Like, for instance, like cooking is not like I could cook some stuff, but it's not my thing. So if they're deciding on what's dinner and they making like this, and that comes to, hey, no, don't put that salt in there. Don't put those breadcrumbs in there. Like, I don't know nothing about that.
Right.
So I'm gonna let you do what you do.
Yeah.
Because you know more about that. If it's about picking some flower arrangements for something, you know what? You know
Yeah,
what's
you
gonna
got
look.
that.
Yeah, like you got that.
100%.
But you know, if you saying, hey, I don't know about which car I should get, or which type of tires I need to get, and I think I'm just gonna go with this because I saw it in the magazine. I'm like, well, that's not really the best for your type of car.
Yeah.
And you say, well, the magazine said it. It's like, listen, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, I know a little bit more about this than you.
Yeah.
Let me lean in with my experience and my understanding and knowledge and help make the best decision.
Like you gotta
Right.
know, know
Yeah.
the person you with and have those conversations.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what are you weak at?
Yeah.
Like because
Hey, that's a real question.
like what areas are you weak at in anything in life?
Yeah.
Like where's your
that's
struggle
good.
areas at?
Right.
That's good.
And hopefully where my struggle area is at is hopefully a strong part. But the truth of the matter is we're gonna have the same weak area at some point.
Yeah.
And that's when we got to lean on each other, and that's when a
100%.
lot of grace is needed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
We're going to be strong in an even area, in area two. That's when a lot of communication and grace are going to be needed too, where two people are strong, because at some point somebody got to defer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's what I'm learning. Like, if a woman trusts a man to lead, and the man is saying, "Let me lead," we have to get to a point where we understand that leading is not a dictatorship.
Right. Right.
And that for me to lead properly, I first have to fully understand where I'm weak at.
That's a fact.
Because if I don't understand as the leader where I'm weak at, not only where I'm weak at, if I'm leading the team, I got to know the weaknesses of my teammates.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because I can't have a teammate that can't shoot threes and I'm constantly passing the ball at the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Right.
As leader, I got to be like, hey, man, that's not your strong suit.
Yeah.
And you got to be like, dude, you right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't be out there at the 3-point line like, hey, I'm open.
Yeah.
Right.
So as a woman, like sometimes you're going to have to realize like, hey, I'm calling you out on this area because that's not your strong point. Let me handle it.
Yeah.
And as a man, I got to be like, this is my weak point, baby. I need you to take care of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because good leadership realizes he don't have to be the smartest person on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
I think that's like just like in leadership, it's just like you can have a way you want to do things, but if you're seeing that way is failing, and you still want to do it your way,
right.
It's a problem.
it's a problem because you're not being an effective leader.
Exactly.
Because I have to trust that the people that I hire and the people that I'm doing are capable of doing their job.
Right.
And so if I'm putting something on them that they're not really like doing well at, and I know they're good workers, I have to look at like, okay, am I trying to force it on them? Is this needed? Do it need to be tweaked?
Yeah.
Because I believe in them, and I know that if it was good, how I gave it to them, they would flourish in it.
Yeah. Right.
If they're not
right.
flourishing, then something's off,
Right.
and I need to look at that.
And then really realizing like a good leader has to realize like listen, I'm not gonna get it right every time.
Right.
I'm gonna make some mistakes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall. And one of the biggest things I had to learn in leadership, and that's from different aspects from life, relationship, work, and everything, is just because somebody doesn't do it
Yeah.
the way that I would do it doesn't make their way wrong.
Yeah.
Did it accomplish what we set out for it to accomplish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the end goal here?
Yeah.
Did we get to that ending? Like, I can't be like, hey, I want you to cook. Oh man, you ain't doing that right.
Yeah.
You ain't you know. And she like, and it's come out good, but I'm like, man, dang. Should I be more concerned about that it turned out good, or that she didn't do it the way that I wanted it to be done?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think good leadership has to say, because a lot of times as leaders, we'll be looking at like, hey, go do this for me. Then somebody start doing it, and you start looking like, this going to turn out bad because she ain't doing it the way I did, or he ain't doing it the way I did it. And we have to understand that, like, no, just because they take a different journey towards it, different avenue, doesn't mean they can't get the same ending.
Yeah.
Or a better one.
Yeah.
That's real.
Hey, that's real talk.
That's real.
That's real talk. Hey man, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. You heard me? All right, man. So going off of should men be more vocal? Should men share complaints about the relationship as much as women share their complaints?
As much?
Should men share their complaints about the relationship as much as women share their complaints? Do y'all think that's a good? Should they do that?
I don't think men should as much.
Okay.
Why
not, sir?
I just think
women share their complaints. Why shouldn't men?
Well, I'm not saying men shouldn't share their complaints, but I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes like women can kind of go in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like as a man, it's just like doing that. I feel like it'll make the relationship a lot more tough.
Okay.
Because if seriously, think about that.
I'm listening.
If you're sharing with your girl the same amount of complaints that she shares towards you, nothing's gonna get accomplished.
But why not?
Yeah, why not?
Man, listen.
Why does it have to be that way?
Yeah.
Because that's the way it is.
So you're going off of that's just how life is. I mean, is that what we're dealing with here?
No, listen. I'm really being silly. I'm being silly.
Oh, nigga, you
well, that reasoning, no, I'm being silly. But I don't know. I don't know if dudes should like share that as much.
Here lies the issue.
Okay. Talk to us. Yeah.
The thing about men, we have complaints.
Yeah.
We have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we value peace over our complaint.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really false peace.
Okay, break that down.
Yeah.
Because we're valuing peace on the outside while we're disrupted on the inside because we're not voicing what we feel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we're really settling for a sense of peace that ain't peace.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to hear the backlash, or we don't want the argument or the disagreement that's going to come with us voicing our complaint.
Yeah.
So we're like, you know what? I'm not going to say nothing about it. I'm just going to let this go because I want peace. Because if I say something about it, then she going to say something back. We just dealt with her 3 complaints a couple of days ago. Mm-hmm. Now we cool. I don't want to bring something back up that's going to have us going at it for 2 or 3 more days.
Yeah.
I want peace.
Yeah.
But inwardly, we're not at peace.
And, gotta say this?
Yeah.
I feel like this is just my opinion, I feel like kind of what Humble kind of alluded to is just that peace that's disturbed on the inside, men have traditionally been told to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And so it's men deal with it, women get it out.
And it has led because
you know what I'm saying?
men deal with it and women get it out, that in a sense, women feel like they not doing no wrong.
I agree.
Can I ask y'all something real quick?
Yes, you may.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah.
Do y'all think
Okay.
that men find it difficult to tell their women their complaints because, number one, women don't make it a safe space. Number two, women aren't really good at taking accountability for their stuff. This is a hypothetical question.
Like I feel like women sometimes desire to make it a safe place. I don't think like nobody is set out like, I don't want my man to feel safe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like because they really never had to deal with a man's complaints, they never had.
It's not a common thing.
It's not a common
thing.
Yeah.
They never had to process them, deal with a man's emotion and process that. Because even if they in the house with daddy was feeling his thing, he went downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They didn't have to see it process. And a lot of things like that causes them to feel like, I'm creating a safe space. I feel like I am. I'm telling you this is a safe space. But yeah, we still don't feel safe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of telling me are telling us or telling men that you have a safe space in me, how about you ask that man what a safe space looks like?
I like that.
Like, what does a safe space look like to you? How can I make you feel safe?
Yeah.
And in a sense, that may cause you to have to change some things about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It may make you have to be like, I can't respond the way that I want to respond because that's going to make my man not feel safe.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Vice versa for a man. Our job is to make the woman feel safe.
Yeah. 100%.
We need to figure out what about how does that look for her?
Yeah.
You know, asking those questions. How do I make you feel safe? Does the way I respond when you bring me your complaints make you not want to bring them? You're still going to bring them because what they do. But how can I respond to make you comfortable bringing it and make it safe, you feel secure with your feelings? Because a woman's emotions is real.
Yeah.
They have them.
100%.
So we have to create a space to make them feel comfortable sharing them and not make them feel like they nagging.
Right.
But
That's a fact.
at the same time, the space needs to be created for us to be able to say, I feel this way, I'm been feeling this way, I'm dealing with this, and how that safe space look is going to be different for all three of us.
100%. Mm-hmm.
Because you may be able to handle a response in a way back at you that I can't handle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think men, because we don't want to really process hurt or pain or their response, rather than have to deal with that emotion, we just like, we ain't gonna say anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And to secondly go on what you said, I don't feel like women do accountability well.
Uh-huh.
I feel like women feel like if I'm acting this way towards you as the man, if I'm acting this way towards you, if I'm responding to you this way, if I'm not doing this, that, or the other anymore, it's because something you did.
Okay. Yeah.
Instead of being like, maybe I'm off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe how he's acting is because of me.
Yeah.
I don't think that look in the mirror happens a lot of time with the woman. She just automatically think, if I'm not feeling good, if I'm not feeling this, if I don't like this, he must not be doing something right.
Yeah.
Maybe I ain't changed. Maybe you got life going on outside of this relationship and you bringing it home.
Yeah.
And now that's affected me, so now I'm acting different. But then you come to me and tell me now I'm acting different, so now you gonna start changing too.
Right.
Then when we bring it up, now it's my fault, but it stemmed from something that happened to you outside of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe you got undealt with trauma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And all this stuff is vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%.
And I would say this. I think one of the reasons why men aren't as vocal about things is that sometimes women can give us a lot. Like they can share with us a lot.
100%.
And in turn, men feel that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they know that it could be a lot. So they don't want to put that on the woman because they know how it feels to have things brought to them often. So it's like, I'm not going to put you through that.
And we feel like we're supposed to shoulder
feel.
it and that they ain't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I know how I feel to have somebody keep coming at you with stuff.
Uh-huh.
I don't want that for you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to chill out on my stuff because you're giving me a whole lot and I don't want to give you a whole lot in return.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So in the process of that, it goes to what we've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Internalizing stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of times, like, dudes can, like, go to a place to where they talk to the homies. They can get stuff. They can release stuff. They can vent. They can talk about things. They can do these things to help that internal thing. You know what I'm saying? But how great is it if it was a place that they could go to their spouse, the person they're with, and be able to share these things and it not feel like it's a lot.
And I
think
a lot of dudes want that.
I think sometimes like we feel like it's a lot, women and men.
Yeah.
Because our natural response is to want to fix something.
Yeah.
So when somebody comes with us with a complaint, even if it's just a vent session, our mind, men and women, I believe humanly, we go to like, I love this person. How can I make this better for them?
Right.
How can I fix this for them?
Right.
And that's when the burden comes.
Yeah.
So now this weight feels heavy because I'm trying to carry it and fix it. When maybe they was just bringing it to you to get it off.
Yeah.
Maybe they were just bringing it to you to say, hey, I've been feeling this way. I've been dealing with this. And I just want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for you to solve it.
Yeah.
And that's men and women.
And I think that's one of the things is just like, sometimes like when you bring stuff to, like to your lady, and if they go into solve it mode, then it's kind of like a thing. It's like, I already know how I can deal with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how my mind works. What I want you to do is listen to me through this because I want to get this out.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I want to get this out. I want to talk about it. And it's just like on the real, I want to hear you rolling with me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes all you want to hear is, hey, babe, I'm sorry you're going through that. I'm sorry you feel that way. Hey, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
If you need anything, let me know. Just know I got your back.
Now, is it tougher when that's about you?
Yeah, definitely. It's always going to be tougher when it's about you. If she brings you a complaint, now, yes, there's something that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
But even in that, I think it needs to be some reassurance on both ends.
Yeah,
So if I come to my woman with a
100%,
complaint, like, hey, lately you've been making me feel this way. I need to reassure her, like, hey, you've been making me feel this way. I'm still rocking with you.
Right.
I still love you. I'm still down for you. I'm just saying this is how I've been feeling lately.
Yeah.
And that's not bringing anything about us into question.
Right.
I'm sharing with you how I feel so that you can be aware of it because I don't want to keep feeling this way.
Because I want us to deal with this.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I want us better.
Right.
And I think a lot of times
I'm not throwing us away
Yeah.
or us is not in question.
Right. Yeah.
Like I think a lot of times when complaints come, we take it as and I'm huge at this.
Listen.
I'm just being
I already know what
honest.
you're about to
Like,
say.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is me.
I take it as
100%.
you got this complaint about this particular area with me, and I'm like, you got a problem with me.
Exactly. And I do the same thing,
And I'm like,
bro.
you don't like the way I say something. I'm like, you don't like me.
Right. Exactly.
You want me to change how I talk.
Internalize it.
And I'm like, you want to change me.
Yeah.
And she like, no, I just don't want you to talk to me like this anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I want you to be the
yeah.
voice yourself and not be brutal. And you like, and you thinking like, man, she got a problem with everything I say.
Yeah.
Like, no, she ain't got a problem with everything I say. She got a problem when I'm disrespectful.
Yeah. See, and remember we talked about absolutes and how women use those absolutes? We do it.
We do it.
Like you just said. And she don't like everything I do, she hate.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
We
absolute.
walk around going off in our mind.
Yeah, exactly.
A nigga can't do nothing.
Right. Yeah.
I swear she complain about everything I do. And she like, no, I just want you to be more gentle when you talk to me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all.
And that's okay.
And that's okay. She should want that.
She should want that.
You should want that.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like I should want that.
Yeah, real talk, man.
And it's like I suck it. I internalize, bro. I be like,
I feel you.
She
Me
hates
too.
me.
I do the same thing, bro.
Mess up my whole day.
100%.
She hates me.
Listen, and I told my girl that, like, listen, I do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But she's good at reassuring.
Yeah, and I about
you know
to
what I'm
say,
saying?
when you get somebody like that, you have to understand they need reassuring and say, hey, let me reassure you right now. I don't like the way you came to me.
Yeah.
We're good.
Right.
I'm not saying I want this to end. I'm not saying I hate you or dislike you. I just like the way that you just talk to me. And I would appreciate if you change it. And if you clean it up and don't talk to me like that anymore.
Yeah.
I love you.
Right.
Yeah. Like so many conversations can be had, but I think oftentimes we go off on the deep end, men and women.
100%.
That when a complaint is brought, the person doing the complaining, the other person gets defensive if it's about them. And then, or the other person takes it and they respond back with, raw emotion.
Yeah.
And it don't come out right.
Right.
Now this person who was just bringing you a decent complaint is now mad. Like, now it just turned into this big thing that it really didn't have to be if two people really just understood each other.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
And
Listening
like-
to understand.
And just like, I know you. I know your heart.
yeah.
I know who you are. This, whatever conversation we having doesn't change that.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, it's understanding and it's grace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like grace is something that is missed so much in friendships, relationships, like all that, man.
We want it,
People
but it's
forget
hard to
about
give.
grace, and it's like crazy important. You know what I mean? And I was gonna say too, like, I think a lot of times that's one of the reasons why men, well, it turns into a thing where men get defensive because it does feel like your girl is often bringing you stuff about you.
Yeah.
And so a woman might say, well, nigga, quit messing up. And then it's like you go, like you said earlier, well, it goes back to maybe you just nitpicking.
Right.
You know, be willing to admit that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And be decisive and wise what you bring to me.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're bringing like are you bringing something to me just to complain about it, or are you bringing something to me to where we need to work on and grow stronger from?
Yeah. And then with that too, it's like, are you bringing this to me because you've gotten your own head about something?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it has.
Hey, you been talking to somebody?
Yeah, like this has nothing to do with me. You've gotten into your own head and made up stuff, made up scenarios.
Watch what your influences are.
Yeah, that's
even
huge,
if it's
bro.
yourself.
Yeah, facts. Nigga, say that one more time.
You know what I'm saying?
Say it one more time.
Watch
For
what
the
your
people in the back.
influences are,
Uh-huh.
even if it's yourself.
Even if it's yourself.
Man.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
we influence ourselves.
we hear
That's good,
so
bro.
many like we can. There are so many voices in our lives.
Bruh.
We have to be aware on who is edifying and who is tearing down.
Yeah.
Because there are times to where the two can seem similar, and you think a person's edifying, but they're really turned down.
Right,
and
right,
so
yeah.
you bring that to the
That's a
person
fact.
you're with,
Yeah.
and you're thinking, hey, edifying, but you really break it down. It's like, yo, this is really tearing us apart.
Yeah.
You brought this into us
Right.
when you should have blocked that. Like you should have turned away from what they were saying because it wasn't to edify us.
Yeah.
But now, instead of doing that, you not only accepted it, now you're bringing it to me, you're bringing it to us, and now we have to deal with this when this could have been alleviated.
Yeah.
If you would have never accepted that.
Yeah, that's real, boy. That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So dude, like, I feel like men should complain more.
I don't even think I would use the word complain.
Yeah. I feel like men should communicate their feelings more.
There you go.
I feel like
Communicating
that-
your feelings.
Yeah, like men should be more vocal in relationships about the things that go on within a relationship.
Yeah.
100%.
I feel like if you're not happy with something, you don't like the way something was done, you don't like how your woman responded to you, you don't like the way she handled something with you, you don't like the way she moving, voice it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Do I feel like, we should do it as much as women? I'm not going to say we should or shouldn't. I feel like it needs to be a balance on both ends.
100%.
Maybe the woman needs to do it less,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like you said, like, evaluate it before you bring it to your partner.
Yes.
Because, again, there's, like you said, there's voices. You know what I'm saying? You can get in your own head.
They
you can
give,
get in your own
give yourself
feelings.
a chance if it's you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Give yourself a chance to see if it's you. Like,
Real talk.
seriously, man.
And don't hold it in where it starts eating at you, because
Right,
that's gonna do
yeah.
nothing but cause more problems, and in a sense, then it's gonna cause more complaints.
And I'm gonna say this, bro, and it's very. I feel like this is very important. Be careful not to use your man's vulnerability against them. Like, because I'm gonna tell you
That's real.
that is very harmful.
Right.
And if you use that vulnerability against them, good luck on them being vulnerable again.
That was my issue rolling. Like, real talk. It was,
Yeah.
It says, when a man is penalized for honesty, he learns to lie.
And
I'm rolling.
And even if it's not necessarily a verbal lie,
It's silence.
it's a silence.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
In a sense, it turns to like, you like, you good?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
There
I'm
it
straight.
is. Yep.
I'm straight. I'm-
Yep.
Because the last time I did something or I went there with you,
Yeah.
you beat me up for it.
Right.
You beat me up and you told me that it wasn't okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was vulnerable with you, you got offensive and then you attacked.
Yeah.
And so next time, and guess what? I don't like being attacked.
Right. Exactly.
So I'm going to make sure I do things that I'm not attacked anymore.
Yeah.
And so if you say, hey, you know, I noticed you was a little quiet about this, or no, the other day, like everything good. Yeah, I'm straight.
Yeah. Yep.
I just had a long day at work.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying
That's what it'll be.
Yeah.
That's when you start going. That's when you should start going for peace.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that's false peace.
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro.
You start
Yep.
going for that false sense of peace that ain't really peace because you just want peace on the outside.
Yeah.
Because it ain't safe out there.
It's not.
And now you're in turmoil on the inside.
Yeah.
And it is like the sad fact is honesty nowadays has punishments.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate.
It's sad because that's the very thing you should want with your relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say it's that be brutally honest and and deliver things harshly, because everything
we ain't saying the Samuel's honesty.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, that's something.
it's
else,
it's like what you do, man. Bring that stuff in love.
Yep.
Bring that, like, be mindful of how you would react if somebody brought that to you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Want that type of peace in your relationship, and don't want a false peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
vulnerability, and especially for men, because we're prideful, and it has not been a thing that has been accepted for us to be vulnerable.
Yeah. 100%.
And so when we get to that point of being vulnerable with you, and you take that and you nitpick at that,
and you squander it.
and because it's like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
When
real talk.
a guy is vulnerable with you and he's sharing his heart with you,
Yeah. Boy.
if you do not handle that correctly, or a way that they feel cared for, then that's going to come with them withdrawing when it's time to be vulnerable.
Yeah, real talk. And like I say, man, like women want security and men want that same type of security just as much as women do.
Yeah.
Like men want emotional security.
Yes.
Yeah.
Period. And like if we keeping it a buck, like men got that emotional security from their moms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if I'm leave and cleave to you, I'm gonna want that same emotional security.
And
Like you could go to mom and cry when you was don't baby me. A grown man.
And that's the thing. Like, it's not about you a mama's boy,
Right.
Or you just want somebody to baby you.
Yeah.
It's like no, I want a safe space.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
I know if I go to my mama and cry my eyes out and tell her all these things that's hurting me,
Yeah.
that she's gonna be there for me.
Right.
So
exactly.
what I'm saying is, when I'm leaving that and coming to you,
Yeah.
I want a safe place with you also.
Because it's no different than if they had a good father.
Yeah.
They know they can go to their father and say, Daddy, I need this handle. Can you help me take care of this? And Daddy's going to make sure everything is taken care of. So they look for that same quality in their husband.
Right. 100%.
They want to be able to leave Daddy and be like, can you change my tire, baby? Can you fix the sink? You know, can you take care of this bill? Like all of that. They want to be able to feel that same security that they got from home from their father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no different. But it's like I don't know, man. I just feel like sometimes we don't get that.
Yeah. And we don't get it a lot of times because we don't vocalize it enough.
I think we settle so much in life overall, just men in general, of not going for it, asking for it, making it a requirement, in a relationship, instead of just saying we got to just take things as they are, that it's just become a norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we not supposed to be vocal. So that's why when we are vocal, it's looked at it soft.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or looked at he's crying or he's being a baby or you want somebody to baby. You like, no, I just want to say space to speak.
Right.
Yeah.
And not be looked at differently.
Yeah. To be heard and
Yeah.
understood.
Yeah.
It's like
Because when you felt it, like when like the feeling when a woman has given you a space to be that emotional, like you get up from that space wanting to give that woman the world.
Facts.
yeah.
FAX.
Like you get up like she allowed me to be this vulnerable person. She deserves the best.
Yeah. 100%.
She deserves me to work harder on some things. Mm-hmm. That thing that she been saying something I need to change. I need to change this because she gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like
real,
she
boy.
deserves for me to fix this and that about myself because she's provided something for me that I've been yearning for.
Right.
Yeah.
That's real.
So just like a woman be like, I ain't giving this because a man ain't giving it. Sometimes a man is the same way.
Yeah. 100%.
It takes teamwork, man.
And I think that's one of the things is just how we said before. If you look at a good team, let's take football for instance. If all your receivers are just fast receivers, it's like that's not a balanced team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
not
like
gonna
you
run
need
a
some
good route.
you need some possession people.
Right.
You need some people that can run the routes. You need somebody who's a good person in the end zone.
Right. Yeah.
It's like you need these things. And so, and this is what I like to say. There are going to be things within their relationship that you may not be well at doing or voicing that you're going to, that it's going to say, hey, this person needs to lean in on this in this area because that's what they're designed to do. That's what they're for.
Yeah.
And vice, like for men and women, it's gonna be things that your guy is not good at.
Right. 100%.
It's gonna be things your guy. Listen,
I suck at a lot of things.
Listen, he's not good at those things.
Yeah.
So, but that's the time to lean in and show grace with that and help with that.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with women. Like there's some things that your woman is just not gonna be great at.
Real.
Right.
It's just like but the thing is, it's important not to do those things begrudgingly. Mm-hmm. When you have to step up or do more in the area.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what a good team does.
100%.
They step up in areas that the other person can't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's real. No.
Listen, man, I like this. I feel like we had a great conversation.
Oh, 100%. I feel like this is one of the best episodes we've done.
Hey, bro, listen, because I feel like we really are talking about like real stuff that's happening. And like I said, about like these like relationships, it's like it's important for men. Like it's not just on the woman to make to get her feelings out alone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The emotional stability of the relationship is not all the woman's responsibility.
It's not.
Right. 100%.
It's important because like I feel like it's like newsflash, like men have feelings too. Because sometimes it seems like we don't have these feelings, but we do.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So we have feelings too, and we just been taught to suppress those.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But when you get with the right person, they're going to allow you to not only express them, but to deal with them and heal from.
I like it. That's real.
All right, man. Final thoughts?
Ooh, excuse me.
Nichols?
Oh, man. Final thoughts. I'll just say everything that we discussed today, like if we paint a clear picture, it is not easy.
Yeah.
Facts.
This, like we may sit here and just rattle this stuff off. That don't mean we have arrived. Because I definitely haven't.
Well, that's how we're rattling it off.
Right. We rattling off because we're like, damn, I need to work on that. Like
Exactly.
we all over here taking jabs.
Yeah, real talk.
Jabbing
boy.
ourselves, like all that, like we taking it, but it's not easy. And a lot of times within a relationship, it's gonna take some difficult seasons
Yeah.
in your relationship that may seem like just a total season of disagreement, a season of discomfort, a season of constant discussions, debates, and all that, really a rough patch.
Yeah.
As you're learning to be vulnerable, as you're learning how to create a space for vulnerability, as you all grow together, there's going to be a space in there sometimes that it feels like everything is falling apart, but things have to fall apart for things to be built sometimes. Mm-hmm. And that's a lot of the breaking it down of your old ways of doing things, your old way of seeing things, and your old way of handling things, and creating a new way together.
I love it.
And it takes honesty, tough conversation, communications, vulnerability, intimacy, but the main thing it's going to take is grace and love.
Facts.
And through those two things, you almost can get through anything if you want to.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like that was like end of an after school special. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey.
can't top that. You know?
All right, humble. Final thoughts, man.
Final thoughts. I'm gonna just say, like, men, make it more of a requirement when you're dealing with a woman that you like. It's a what do you call it? Like a deal breaker. If you're not allowed to be vulnerable with her and share how you feel, just get out of the relationship.
Man.
Like, real talk. Unfortunately, men just take too much stuff and shoulder too much stuff, and we do it. You know what I'm saying? Because we feel like we can shoulder it, and quite honestly, a lot of times we can't.
And you don't have to.
And you don't have to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, real talk, man. Just start making that a requirement. And I feel like women should make it a requirement in their relationships. Like, you want a man that will be willing to be vulnerable.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it should become a requirement, because it does make for a more close and intimate relationship.
Yeah.
And when I say, like, you know, having that vulnerable space, I'm not saying y'all just coming at each other all the time with complaints. But it's like when y'all do, it's actually, you know, conversations that are productive.
Right.
It's not we just firing off complaints and there's nothing productive with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I will also say, you know, when your partner or whoever is like filing their grievances or whatever, or y'all just having a conversation, sharing feelings, like, be understanding.
Right.
Don't automatically go on the defensive, because that's why it usually turns into an argument.
Facts.
Because somebody's on the defensive or understanding is not happening. And when understanding isn't happening, miscommunication happens. And when miscommunication happens, arguments happen.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's it.
Good.
All right. My final thoughts. I believe that when you are in a relationship, you have to understand that a relationship will grow.
Mm-hmm.
And that things take time. You're not perfect. Neither one of you.
Right.
So when you're in a relationship, understand that there are going to be growing pains.
Boy.
Because if y'all are in a serious committed relationship, y'all are merging lives together.
Right.
Yep.
Within merging lives together, there are things that's going to have to pop out, that's fall out, be taken out, so they can fit.
Right. Yeah.
But in the midst of that, it's not a thing. It's not a thing for you to say we shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
It you're making, like, you're joining together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing about this is, like, love is hopeful.
I like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
real.
Like, if you love someone, you're hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are hopeful, you are looking at things from a different light in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as we're merging together, as we are combining, as we are growing, be hopeful that the outcome is going to be the best possible relationship because of what y'all two put in it.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that.
Not because of some fantasy or potential.
Yeah.
Go off of what y'all are putting in it that's real.
Yeah. That's dope.
That's good.
I like it.
Man.
Good stuff, man.
Listen, man.
Wrap it up.
I appreciate that conversation, man. I feel like I learned a lot.
Yeah, that was a good conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, man. If y'all could give us 5 stars, if y'all could share the podcast, we'll love that. Appreciate the people that's telling people about it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the silent listeners. We wish y'all a little bit more vocal, but hey, we get it. You know. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all.
Y'all go check out my homie Lo's new blog, man. Tell them what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
100%.
Yeah, it's on Twitter. The blog thing is just too long. It's like blog or
The Lowe's Factor.
Man, put the link in the on with this video, man.
Okay, yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. But yeah, man. So we out here, man. We appreciate y'all for listening.
I had to go out and get it myself. I had to
until
get it
next
with
time.
nobody help. I go to the booth, I body the verse that I
Deuces.
want. Rappers go body yourself. All of the talking outside of yourself. How you the truth and you lie to yourself, dog. Really ain't about it yourself, dog. Real don't apply to yourself, dog.